What you say matters. Now, we all know that a word starts with a thought, and what you think matters. But may I say that what you say could perhaps matter even more than what you think. And here's the reason why I say so. What you think has power and effect in your own life, in your own mind. You can corrupt your life by your thoughts. But once you let it out, once it comes out of your mouth and it goes out into the atmosphere, it has the potential to affect more than you. It has the potential to affect anybody and everybody who hears it. And if you believe what I believe, it has the potential of affecting even those who do not hear it. Are you telling me that when I say something, that my word has the ability to affect somebody or some situation or something in another place? If you don't believe that, you're wasting your time to pray. Because isn't that what prayer is? Isn't that what we do when we pray? Don't we speak out, and don't we believe that God is going to answer? Don't we believe that angels are assigned to guard and protect the prayer that comes out? Do we not believe that bowls in heaven are filled up with the prayer and the intercession of the saints? Don't we believe that it rises like incense out of the bowl day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day? Let incense arise. Why would it be necessary to keep repeating day and night and pray fervently and pray repeatedly and pray until we can believe what we're praying? Why would that be important? Because there is an adversary who lives and who dwells. He is given an illegal title. He is called the Prince of the Power of the Air. We're living in parallel dimensions on this planet, and we don't understand enough about the other realms, the other dimensions. But I tell you, we better understand the one we're living in, and we better understand the one we're birthed from. I wasn't birthed from the earth realm. I manifested in a body in the earth realm, but I was birthed from a word that came from a thought that was in the mind of God in eternity past, in another dimension, in another realm. Do you believe that? If you do, then you can believe what the psalmist said, that every one of my days were already written in his book before any one of them was ever lived out. The goal is to get you so familiar with the power of the word spoken that you'll use it in times when it's needed the most. And instead of reporting like a thermometer the atmosphere and temperature of the room, may God use you as a holy thermostat. And when things are going to hell in a handbasket, may God raise you up with a word of life in your mouth that makes a difference, that shifts, that transforms, that changes the atmosphere and every other thing that's connected to the atmosphere, every other person.